Alright, so at long last we're going to get to the scanning portion of giving the medications. So here we are on the eMAR. And you should have three things in front of you to be able to properly scan the meds. Patient label sheet, which serves as the patient's armband. Medication barcodes, two-sided. Handy dandy scanner. So here we go. Here's the eMAR. You'll notice right up here, once you scan the patient's armband, it will say patient verified in red if it's done correctly. So we'll give that a shot. There we go, patient verified. And now we'll start scanning the medications. We'll do the aspirin first. Of course, there's a lot because I've been doing a lot of testing, but these two are discontinued. You see that status. Active is the one we want. Multiple orders matching scan barcode. So notice it highlights in green for us. 325 milligrams, 1417, and that means it was scanned. Notice you left click. There are more options not given, full edit, undo. So you can undo it still if you need to. We'll go ahead and carry this one through all the way. Notice there's document is a choice, manual barcode in case for some reason the scanner's not working. So we'll click OK for this one. Summary of the MedAdmin session. All the information there. We'll click Save. And then it pops down to basically discontinued, so it's going to be looks like on the next screen. $14.14, $14.17. Okay, that's the one we just gave. It's a little more tricky when I've got all kinds of meds on a test patient, but there you have it. So we'll go on to the next one. Normal saline 3 ml flush is what I'm scanning. At least that's what it says. We have a saline flush right here for IV. Patient verified is still there, so we don't have to scan that again. We just go to the barcode. For whatever reason, it's telling me my scan dose is 10, which actually I think that's correct, 10. So we'll have to adjust the medication dose. Okay, first we're already on flow sheet, so we'll go ahead and finish this out. Notice this says order dose 3, scan dose 10, we're over by 7. So we'll do right hand, and this flow sheet right here is very important for infusion therapy. Right there it says IV infusion therapy. We'll say IV push, end date today, end time 1420. This is how we capture charges, and it can make a huge difference whether or not we're doing the step properly and how much reimbursement we're getting, or I should really say that we are getting the reimbursement that we're supposed to be getting. If we don't finish these flow sheets, we will not get paid for the things that we're doing. I can't stress that enough. It's very important that we make sure we're documenting these correctly. So we'll click OK. Actually, before we do that, we need to go back up here and correct this administration. So we click on the Admin tab. Notice it says dose is larger than ordered. Enter administration dose. And we'll go ahead and tell it 3 is what we really gave. Administration comments. That's really up to you. Maybe I'll say no 3 milliliter flushes available at this time. So that's in green. Notice we haven't clicked OK. When it's totally done, it's going to be in black. So green tells us it's almost done but not saved. So we'll go ahead and go to the Zofran, and this is the active one. Yes. I believe we can recall this information as far as the sites. So if we do that, looks like no, it didn't let us recall that. So it looks like we gotta do it again. Right hand, IV push. Infusion of med, I really think that's more like antibiotic bags and maybe boluses. Although if the bolus could be considered therapeutic hydration. So IV infusion of med, I'm thinking more as antibiotic bags. You might want to consult with the director or the preceptor on that. End date, we'll say today, and of course it says infuse over 2 to 5 minutes, so you want to make sure that you're doing that and you're charting that correctly as well. 1427 would be, notice when you click there, off of the box it says 5 minutes elapsed time. So we'll give that an OK. And we're in green. Notice you can left click, there are your options again. And we'll go ahead and do the nitro tab. Active. Pass med, yes. Enter administered dose. I don't like that calculator thing so much, but we're going 0.4. That's what we're giving milligrams. And monograph is where you'd get drug information if you want that. So we'll click OK for that. Tell you what, we'll skip the morphine and do the saline bolus right there, and go ahead and call it done for now. So we scan that. Here's the active med, that's the KVO right there, 20 mils an hour. We're going to do the bolus. Documenting a pass, yes. Scan ingredients, match ingredients in physician's order. You must manually verify that the dose in hand matches the dose ordered. So we're going over 1,000 an hour, or 1,000 technically. It's 1,000 mils, $9.99 an hour. It takes an hour and 1 minute. So let us recall. So I'm guessing it only lets you recall that specific med if it's been given already. So we'll go with therapeutic hydration. End date. I believe they want you to go ahead and chart that out for an hour now, but that's up to you and the manager and the preceptor how y'all want to figure that out. But it's the best way to capture all of the charges and not have to remember it later. So click OK, and we'll go ahead and click OK here. Save all 4 of these. And that is the basics of barcode administration.